First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Falcons grab it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
Here's Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Penix working out of the gun here. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Now motion left with Mooney. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
A one-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of one-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional one-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And the Falcons are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
Falcons, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They get this out left. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, it almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play, one of our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They had to fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll go out right near the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Next receivers don't spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
First down. A gain of 14. And the Lions first down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Play action. It's gone. That's to the tight end, Laporta. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive guy, that's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Falcons first down.
Mooney, the motion man right.
31-yard line.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
29-yard line.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw, Penix. That's complete to Mooney. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Darnell Mooney.
They run the draw here with Robinson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Robinson is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, it's Robinson. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet.
70 Timberwolf. Check out.
Penix going to sneak it. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there.
It's now 4th and goal.
Penix going to sneak it. Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. Gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd and 6. From his goal line here. Gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Set. Wrap up track at 60.
And looking to throw, Penix. That one deep for London. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To the air, Penix. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
It's 4th down.
79 Broncos.
They are going for it. Penix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Goff now to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
What? 180. What's that?
To throw is Goff. He's got it to Williams. It'll be a gain of 5. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Bates' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll be pretty well stopped at his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Robinson will try to pick it up. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
Hand off down to Gibbs. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral it quickly defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2. On to Gibbs. Here's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. This is 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70. Hawk 70.
They'll throw with Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Well, there you go. You save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And out of bounds right around the 20. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now Penix. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
At the 13-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and goal. And they'll try and preserve that lone timeout as he comes up and clocks it here on the spike. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
And goal.
Here we go, set. 18.
On the bootleg, it's Penix. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Now it's gone. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.